Hey guys, how's it going? Jabber Gaming Jaws here. It's pretty late. I've been up playing some Xenogears, which is absolutely amazing. 2 thumbs up. Having a good time playing that. It's been on my bucket list for a really, really freaking long time. Quit playing that a few minutes ago and started kind of doing some stuff on YouTube, and I found a video by Metaljesusrocks that I thought was really, really good. It had a lot of different things in it that I thought were good and could actually be their own topics for their own videos, but um, it all stemmed from one of his subscribers asking the question, what would he do if there was another video game crash like the one that there was in the 80s? Um, Luckily for me, I missed that because I wasn't alive yet. So, um, that was, kind of early, mid 80s, sometime around there. And yeah, I was born in 88 for anybody who's interested. Um, and so Metal Jesus kind of answered it in a few ways. The first thing that he talked about was just how gaming in general is such an awesome medium for stories. And he brought up the fact that if he had to choose one medium for the rest of his life, like you could never again have any other entertainment and story medium, that he would choose video games. And he said that he would choose that over movies and over books. And it was really hard for him with music. Obviously, he loves music, but he pointed out that there's really, really good music in gaming also, and that he would probably be slanted that way. And I completely agree. Those are things that I've said for a very long time. I think that gaming is absolutely the best way to get stories. Um, to me, it's better than movies. You got plenty of time. It's more engaging. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure novel that you get to watch. It's just there's no comparison in my mind. I've talked about that before though, and you guys probably know because you're here, so you probably like games too, um, and understand. I would imagine. Um, the other thing that he talked about, um, let's see. Oh yeah, he talked about if there was a gaming crash right now, like which is absolutely not going to happen. Um, he said that basically he raised a really good point that he would be totally fine because there has been so many games across so many of these generations, across so many of these consoles that are out, and he has a humongous backlog, just like many of us do. I have a bucket list from here to Timbuktu. There are so many games. If there wasn't another game released after today, I would be just fine for, if not the rest of my life, probably most of it. Like there are so many games out there that I still want to play. I'm constantly finding new games that look appealing, that look good. There are so many games that look good to me that I know I'll never get to because um, even though they look really good, there's other games that are just higher on my priority list. Um, I need to do a bucket list video. I think that would be a cool thing to do. I just need to actually sit down and write those down. The bucket list is always being added to though. And so, we live in a good time for gaming. It's absolutely incredible. The choice that we have. I can't even keep up with all the games that were released in the last few months for the modern consoles. you know, there are still so many games that I'd like to get to. So I thought that he raised some really good points, and thought that I would just do a little quick response video. Um, Let me know what you guys think. Watch his video. You can give a response to him. You can give a response to my response. Whatever sounds good to you. So, alright, guys. Oh, man. You know, this actually, I forgot about this. This popped into my head as he was talking. There's a meme that goes around on the internet, and it's got a picture of these kids in a line, and they're just normal kids, and then underneath that has another picture of kids that are like dressed up like wizards and princesses and knights and cowboys and all these different astronauts, whatever. And on top, the normal kids, it says these are your kids, and then below it says these are your kids on books. You know, and I think that's amazing. I think that's completely true. Like when I was a kid, I read a lot of books, and yeah, they transport you. And I feel like people of all generations that are alive right now, at least, understand the value of books. And but the exact same sentiment could be said about video games. Like, how in the world, like, as much as like you become like a astronaut or princess or warrior or superhero in a book, it's tenfold in a video game. You know, like, there's just no arguing that at all. And the level of choice that you have, like, I'm reminded of those choose your own adventure novels, which I really liked when I was a kid. I thought that they were super clever, but like, you're left with, two options, and then the whole rest of it just unfolds for you. It's not like in a game. There are countless options in most games with various branching paths. Um, I think that's just amazing. I don't think that they get the credence that they're due, but somebody should find that meme and change it to video games. These are your kids on video games. Get people thinking a little bit more about this stuff. So, all right, guys. After all that, peace out. Talk to you later.